Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Where last we left off, we had finished off this month, and now we're going into the mission. I can't remember what it was. Hunt for the killer. Oh yes, we found the location of Celos, whatever his name was, who was the librarian synth, as they pretty much killed the guy and replaced him. Got to go avenge our father.
The sealed forest is up ahead. Visibility is awful there, so everyone needs to be extra cautious.
You seem to know a lot about it. It is just a forest, isn't it?
Have you been there too? Oh, never mind. Listen, just like I told the Archbishop, this is not a war of vengeance. It's a riddle, so to speak. Those guys are undoubtedly planning something terrible. We need some kind of clue as to what. The attack on the Holy Mausoleum, Flayn's kidnapping, that foul business in Remire, the demonic beasts at the chapel. It can't go on. We need to figure out their objective and stop them from achieving it. That's our mission.
So we have our mission now. We had better not fail.
It is a difficult task, but we will succeed.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
An enemy whose objective you don't understand is a frightening prospect.
We're gonna destroy him. It's our mission!
I will have my revenge, whatever it takes. On that, I will never budge. Leonie, you will have what you seek.
I'll admit, vengeance sounds pretty nice, but don't forget that we're here for information. Luckily, we can easily find what we're looking for while getting revenge for Gerald. Right, Teach?
It's a shame the class president just takes on the leader role instead of the teacher. I guess it helps us being a mute. There's gonna be two faces to this fight, I can already tell. Sort of want to send Ignatz off to the left, so they can unlock that chest. As well as a few allies, because there's enemies over there. Lane is healing us, yeah. They can go with you. I'll keep Marianne for myself. Huh, no Catherine. I guess she's working on something else, yeah. So I'd like to sit here on you, just so she can get levels.
How kind of them to welcome us with some demonic beasts. They're not playing around.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like.
Thank you.
Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
I guess Adelhart would have something to say for this
Stay
mission.
focused.
She was close with Monica. Huh. I just have a speaker I didn't use.
Ready anytime.
I stand ready. Come, I have an idea.
Let us away.
I got this.
Who, me? Who, me?
Ready and willing.
Let's get to it. Here goes.
Where's the Nate gonna go? Yeah, she can come with us.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape.
Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
I think not.
Don't hold this against me, okay?
Nice. I don't know why, but that fight just then gave me a sense of wanting to play Suikoden for some reason.
Shall we dance? My moment has arrived.
That was lucky.
Let the lesson begin.
Nice.
I am so impressed.
Still waiting for PS4 and 5 full of trophies.
Little
Most like
sweaty.
any sort of remaster of them, really. But the one I had in mind was Suikoden 3, I think, where you're a part of a armed marine force in like a fort on a beach, and your friend can become a pirate or something, depending on your choices.
So nice of you.
plenty more where that came from.
Got hope for a crit. Here's a 33% chance of critting though.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
I prevailed. A bit disappointing.
Terrible level up.
I won?
Much better
Guess
level
I
up.
feel-
Yeah.
Won that.
Oh boy, a magic stave.
You're out.
Hey, Snapper. How you doing?
Yeah, that was all me.
Could be better workers shit. Yep. It do be like that sometimes.
Sorry.
I think he's going to be streaming Arceus when he's done with DMC.
An offensive sight. A trivial victory.
Good dodge from Flame there.
I'm beginning to understand.
Get this chest before everything ends. Let's give Flame the kill, I think. She can do some experience.
Did that suffice?
You're amazing. Time for second. Strength in action.
Impressive.
And then there was one.
You're outclassed.
Could have guessed the Death Knight's gonna spawn in or something, though. Fortify is very good from that radius.
I feel my
Did you get Strange Paradise? I did not. I've seen enough to say that I do not want it.
Thank you.
You're a fool to be so brazen. You'll never avenge your father at this rate. I'll have to kill you too, with my own hands.
She says as she misses, and I kill her in one turn.
We must all
Good level.
do our part.
Almost a perfect level. I think it'll make it better. It'll be Dex. What's the hell with the belt?
How can I really lose to a lowly creature like you?
I've only used the Sword of Creator once.
Solon, don't just stand there and stare.
That was it.
I need your help.
Yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Hey man, gotta ask for consent before you get inside of a woman like that.
Have no fear, Kranya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it. The time is finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
Was the second time I died.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
And then the credits rolled. We completed the game.
What was that? Where did you go, Professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we
Don't tell me what
almost
to do.
had the sword of the Creator.
I don't believe anything you say. Our professor is still alive.
That's right. our professor is no ordinary human.
I refuse to believe that Teach would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
Hey, all I hear is good news. Teach is still alive. And if that's true, then there's only one thing to do. Defeat you while we wait for Teach's triumphant return.
Prepare yourself. We will avenge our leader here and now.
How trite. But if you wish for pain, I shall oblige. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
Phase 2 without Teach. Or no? Maybe we swap between them. Alright, Goku.
Charging right into an enemy's trap.
You told me
Are you just a
to.
boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense. Excuses won't help us. This darkness is terrifying. As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place.
Good thing you are a goddess.
In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. Do you recall your father's diary?
No, because
He
some
said you were a child
fucker
who
took
never
it from
cried
me.
nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god. My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned. There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own, and so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
Yay! Why is there no yay option? Disappointed. 4 out of 10.
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it.
I won't.
So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one.
Am I gonna get Super Saiyan hair?
is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone.
God, she's
you know
tiny.
I am the beginning. What shall you do?
I did get Super Saiyan hair. I wasn't gone long.
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
Oh, I've got angel hair. The sword creator now an infinite use item, or what? What are we doing?
Teach. You are Teach, right? I always believed in you. I knew you could cut your way out of anything. Let's go ahead and take down Solar, and then we can reflect on what happened.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This should be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
The true power! Is my speed buff still active? There's too much information here. I don't know if my speed buff is still active or not. Sublime Creator Sword still has a durability. Requires E-Sword, I guess, so that any MC could use it. Only 15 might? Seems kind of low. I guess it's pretty good against these fellas. Do these count as dragons? Don't even feel like I really need... That's less damage than not using. I have so much speed that Sublime Heaven is weaker than my normal combat art. Or no combat art, rather. Choose a right here. Actually, now that I look at it, it looks more... just like a light green hair, a very light green.
Stronger, huh?
Oh no, my speed buff is still active because what's your name again? Leonie still has it.
It's time!
This'll take some strategy.
I mean, we already had a reason to be OP because we had the god in us anyway.
Predictable.
That was bound to have some side effect rather than just time travel.
Watch and learn.
I can't hear MC saying watch and learn without thinking of Wolfjif saying watch and learn in Pathfinder where he glitches out and just says it over and over again. So if I use Sublime, it says range 1 to 2. Is it hitting everything around me? No, I have to choose Sage.
That is that.
Now I'm A+. Looks like I can go up to
The
S.
glory of progress.
I like his new hair color. It suits him better than the weird green we had that was kind of... had a weird gamma to it.
I did it! I did! Thank you.
Don't you know who I am?
It's a lovely crit right there. I was actually kind of hoping we would have a fight without the MC, but I can see how that would also be annoying if you put everything into Bailiff. Or Byleth.
Huh? It worked
To
out.
just have him stripping away for a fight like this.
I feel like
I have to try.
Should I have held back?
I think it's gonna hit both of them. Or just barely miss Claude. I have 56 crit with this sweep here. Jesus.
Don't hold this against me, okay? Ugh. Sorry, but victory is mine. I'm impressed.
Oh, nice!
I'm real glad she has that increased range. It just heals from one side and out to the other. Yeah, Ignatz, you can get the killing blow. Or not. Jesus, guy's a lot of help. There we go, one slot. Should leave you at 1 unless this stamina boost is not calculated in there. Okay, it is. Now Ignatz can get the killing blows since he needs the experience. Looks like he still gets full experience for the kill, so that's like 2 out of 10. Is Solon going to be bringing in reinforcements, or is he on his own now? Might as well use this just for experience. Same with this, I think Riley gives... No, it doesn't. No reinforcements from him.
Predictable. Let the lesson begin. As
The wooden sword sees us through. Yeah, still the knowledge gem equipped. I'll take that off when swordsmanship gets to S.
Well done.
Healing gives about 50 experience, so not terrible, but not as good as actually fighting. Oh boy, 1 square. I don't even think that gave him any extra speed, really. He's just waiting for us to pop on by. Can I do a charge? Kinda, that works. They went weird directions. But if it goes to plan, I'll kill this guy in 1 hit. Yep. Just to be ultra special about it, let's use Sublime Heaven.
I am terrified by you. Even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me, that means you must be eliminated.
It's over.
Oh, wasn't that exciting?
Think that I would lose to mere beasts.
That seems pretty much the same as what the skill I had before.
I have improved.
That you have, Felix.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
I guess this is still far from over.
I'm gonna buy some hair dye now.
Teach! We won! I'll be honest, when I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat. But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well. You're kidding, right? I understood putting it off while we were in battle, but now that it's over, just go ahead and spit it out. That hair, those eyes, that unfathomable power. What happened out there?
My eyes changed, did they? I guess they may be a bit lighter, but it's not a massive change like the hair was. So now that I look at the hair here, it still has a weird haze effect to it, like the green had. Kind of off-putting. Might just be the graphical style they're going for, but... Why can I not tell him?
You mean to tell me that an entity who claims to be the goddess was living in your mind? And it's been that way since you were a baby? And this goddess entrusted all of her goddess-like power to you and then vanished. It's a difficult story to swallow, Teach. But the way you look now, I guess I've got no choice but to believe it.
Why? I just turned a
How
bit
could
grey.
something like that happen? There must be a clue in Gerald's diary. If you believe the diary, there's a high possibility that Rhea did something to you when you were born. That's likely when all this began. What in the world happened to you as a baby? And what was Rhea after?
But what?
Teach,
Oh, we were
what's
blinking.
the matter? Did you trip or... Wait, are you sleeping?
Hopefully
This must be an
Sophus's
effect
habit
of
for
the
sleeping
goddess's
isn't
power.
affecting us.
I wonder if Teach's body can handle the strain. Think, Claude, what now? Should I carry him on my back? Easier said than done.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames on.
I don't care about you singing, lady.
Professor, you must remain still. Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator.
So, is this why the Western Church sees us as apostates because Rhea put the goddess into our body? If that is the state of affairs, how did the Western Church find out?
I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you, always, always and forever.
Part 1.
Still
White
part 1?
Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
I would have thought us getting god powers would be the end of part 1.
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
I've realized I'm playing two games where somebody else has put a deity's power inside of me, because that's the same as in Pathfinder with Rilu. Hey, look, our little sprite's changed his hair color. And now this game with Rhea putting Sophis into it. Ain't that a cool winky dink? Still 5k, even though I'm a god.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding?
I wonder if our fishing power has increased.
What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students. It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well. The occasion is too significant to be missed. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
So was Gerald.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Rhea and Seteth were not their usual selves. What happened to teach that's questionable? And what really awaits at the Holy Tomb? The way they were acting, I don't think they have any plans of sharing that information.
Well, I'm going to be bringing you there. What's the problem? Am I going to get access to these godly powers, or are they just going to be story-related godly powers?
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there. Hey, Professor. The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines. Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you?
No.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Remire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her. Hang on, you trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better. Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
He reminds me of a certain cat.
Wow, thanks for inviting me. Whoa, you got my favorite tea.
Did I?
Oh, wow, thanks. This is lovely. Yep. I think. Huh? Yep. 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 No matter what happens in this crazy world, I know I'll be safe if I stay by your side. Definitely.
Perfect.
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Everybody get some tea.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise. For today. Thank you. Delightfully warming. What? Yes, yes. What? Well then. What? Thank you for a wonderful time, Professor.
Oh, I didn't get a ending choice. Enlightened one. Oh, okay, we just get it immediately.
A strange feeling.
We just immediately go to it. It says it's a wielder of magic, but I'm not a magic caster, so I'm going to double check online how this stat distribution is going to work. So I don't want to stay in this if it's just going to be giving me a shit ton of magic when I don't use it. Enlighten on. So growth rate is 20% HP, 10% strength, 10% magic, 5 luck, 5 charm. Gives me Sacred Power when it's finished, which is a passive. Adjacent allies deal 3 extra and take 3 less damage. Okay. It's nice, but I don't know if I want to give it my stat growth. He has a Sword Master. So pretty sure Swordmaster might give more strength, but definitely gives more speed. Three houses is 4, okay. So gives 25% HP. 10% strength. No magic. 20% speed. Yeah, so I think I just want to swap back to Swordmaster. Because the extra skill I can equip from this is fine. Not amazing. Does Sacred Power affect the user or just allies? It says adjacent allies, so it's not going to be for him. Nah, I don't think I care. I'm just going to swap back to Swordmaster, I think. Lose 5 stats, but it's on the stats I don't care for, so it's fine. So it looks like skill experience bonus might just be for me learning it rather than teaching it. Yeah, Power Swordmaster.
What a strange feeling.
There was a way to change his outfit. I don't know where it was. This menu? Unit appearance. Ah, I can't give him the Enlightened One's equipment. Sage. Update the top save for the backup. Alright, what we got for this month? Dividing the world for the whole month. Bites, lots of large fish, but it eats. As rare monster, so I want to do the fights tomorrow, so we'll do exploring today. She'd say we won't be able to hear her voice, even though I don't believe it for too long. Quests? Don't know why this music hasn't changed back to normal.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Yes, but it's something I can easily teach you.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry, I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
He's secretly my rival deity. Got anything for you?
Wow, thank you so much. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying.
More strength? How much more do you want me to get?
So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb. where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
Is there just no collectibles this month? Have they dropped the collectibles?
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this? Huh? You're invited. I'm really flattered, honestly.
How rude. Oh no, here's son. So much to do, so much to see. Tons of bait. That can't be us two fishing. There's little variation, and there's an amazing amount of buff to it. I have to fish so many fish.
Bridget, we have
to fish enough fish to get my professor
stories
level up.
containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
Hope I can fly.
Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends. Training has given me great busyness right now, but you have given me intrigue.
Here's Arco's favorite character.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The Professor went out and got some new power.
Hello there.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Welcome, Welcome.
Still nothing really new from them.
This one? This one? Thank you. Please come again.
What's this rocky bird on? I pressed the wrong thing. Ooh, strength.
What do you require? Farewell.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Looks like everybody's equipment is fine.
Come back anytime.
Welcome. Come back soon.
You there! I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Good. Challenge her authority.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Oh!
Let me consider. Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
That's something for you.
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
You don't sound proud.
What? When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Another god.
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Yeah, she still gives 31 experience of that. If I have some action slots left after eating food for everybody, maybe.
Right.
Whoa, when I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. I might not need to, but I still wanna.
There are lost items, they're just a lot more spread out this time.
Let me tell you. That's so.
What? Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Oh, keep getting ready.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
So he said you looked a bit pale and that you should rest because rest is a cure-all. But then you say you've got a headache from lack of sleep, so you should rest. What?
I must insist.
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do.
Say, in town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Magic tournament. Maybe it of what I lose. Really? 2? 12, 24, I think like 3 hits to win.
Thank goodness.
12, 24, 3 hits, 4, 8, 12, I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
7, 14, 13, 26, 39, I'm good.
Thank goodness.
12, 24, 23, 9, 18, 27. I should survive.
Watch closely.
Not if she crits. I'm just using my time travel powers given to me by Sophis. Magic 24. Magic 28. She has 31 HP. 20. Okay, so I should actually be using Lycia even though she's lower level. She has much better stats. Yeah, 16 damage. Taking more damage from this fellow though. I guess her defense is lower.
Of course I won.
I should be fine.
This is what I do.
Seven 34. Should get one hit in.
Of course I won.
Uh, 16 to 16 against me. Yeah, I should be fine unless she crits. Also got my crest, which
This is what I do.
Didn't heal me. Okay, 16. Oh, I've doubled. I win. Especially when I dodge.
Of course I won.
$300 professor points.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Ayer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Sure about that.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you?
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
I lost the green.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
I guess I did lose the voice in my head, but that's a benefit. Any items for me to be gathering around here? Two next to each other. Seeds and bait. Pretty much it, Sonic.
Hey there. Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Maybe.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Who knows?
Professor!
Those two overlapping right there.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Oh.
Long ago, Saint Saros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual?
I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Well, she's dead now, so... No.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
You want today to be done? I feel you. Almost there.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a second.
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Well...
Well, screw you.
I'll keep my voice down. Singing is so much.
You'll be able to let it all out on the monsters tonight, Snipes.
Hi. Right. Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You
They're
just
not
don't look like
completely
yourself
different.
anymore.
Just a lighter shade.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Need something?
No, yet one of the team has no proper internet at the moment. Oh no. That ain't good.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I do understand the woes of no internet, though.
Hello there.
Huh?
Really?
Hello there.
I see. Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again. You scared us nearly to death. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes. You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Whew, thanks a million.
You're welcome. Boo to you too, part child.
I'll be.
No one in the dormitories. Guess the rooms will be free for me to loot. I can get inside of them. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
That reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
I guess that's when we're gonna have a time skip for the 5-year promise. Most likely our revelation is to go out in the world and save people as a mercenary again or
To be
something.
honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Hey, you.
Hey. The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
No.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
She didn't like my reply. That's I'm not being aloft, aloof, attached.
Really?
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
There's no choice to say yes. What's this say? Still same crest.
Professor, I am so happy! Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
That ain't gonna happen.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
But the fuck did you come from?
Now where did this bitch come from?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was great timing. I guess they came from upstairs.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become. Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Right, that is everybody. I've added some of these items, if I can find everyone.
Edelgard constantly as the legit. But if it were Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
I can't even imagine. Hey, I've...
Where are all the people standing home? I really wish I could see your list.
Huh? You're so strong now. Yeah, that's definitely mine. Hey, Professor. No? No.
Hey. Person who hates everyone.
So sorry. Even leaving my... It's so...
What's your case here?
I've been looking for...
You have not been looking for it, you've been stuck in your room.
hair that I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Oh! Oh, that's mine.
What's up, Professor? Hey, I got a girl.
So many people to keep track of. Sadly, most of these points are just falling away into the abyss because I can't progress friendship.
Oh, that!
At least I gained some of her motivation.
To be honest. Oh!
Should be able to give these all away now. I have a free item list of the lost items.
People who live is Fodlan. Thanks.
You there?
This is going to be for Shamir?
Professor.
No.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it.
Apparently our character is just an idiot.
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face. What kind of response is that?
Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face? You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them?
Sure.
That gives me happiness. If there is ever the chance, you will see them. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it, gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Any more conversational parts? Looks like a no. How many support? I need to wait for Shamir to approach me. I don't see a conversational mark anywhere. There might just be one where she approaches me during the week. Don't know why I'm walking when I can teleport.
I think I like this, but
Eating food always fires me.
That needs like 1 point. I don't think I want to bother with 1 point. That looks to be everything. Just don't know if I want to bother getting my swordsmanship up. So I think it said 6 segments of time. So I could get 6 times 30 or 180-ish because they do like 31 points or something. So it'd be 136, 186. Did I say 136? It isn't a whole lot, but it's still like a 6 of what I have to get. Or I can do professor experience with just these food things. I have an item. I have an advanced seal. Immortality!
I love to cook. Is that so? I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. Wow.
There's a conversation mark over there. Maybe it didn't appear because I was on it.
Professor. Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you. And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor. I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you. But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles. I was. My family had nothing when I was growing up. There were too many mouths to feed, so I left. Joined up with some mercs for the pay. The work suited me, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner. I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together again, like at Deirdre. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
What a lovely conversation. It's nice to talk to someone who's not up their own arse. I don't really think I need the increase in the skill because I get that through combat, so food it is just to get professor points.
I appreciate any good meal, but not.
Eating delicious. I like this dish.
Wonder why these have an up arrow.
That smell.
That looks delicious.
Excuse me, but seconds? We only just started eating. How did you magic away your firsts?
I thought they might have a unique dialogue. I double check the map. Like nothing has popped up. Alright.
Yeah, I've got this.
Nope. Nope. Thank.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
I think I get it.
Professor.
No.
Third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something? Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way. Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose. Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort. Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Is talking with friends not a good enough reason?
Let's show them the power.
Dear Goddess.
Can't argue with
Perfect. She's so close to getting above A+. Catherine in her swordsmanship. Probably one more study session, because I can give around 30-ish. Though, for some unknown reason, she splits focus, so I should probably change her goal. I don't know why she has fists in there still. Ugh. I don't think there's anything else going to set up. I'm just going to go straight into those fights. Before I do so, however, I shall be right back. I've returned. And since I can change the goals from here, I'm going to take Catherine off of fisting and just straight sword, I think. Man, well, there's no point having sword if she has magic. And Hanneman. Yeah, the only second focus you really need is to have a mount if you're going that route. Speaking of which, who has maxed out their current class? Lawrence. Let's be your hire. Can't see what this is for anymore. That just looks good all around. His movement's 8. He gets 1 extra movement. Damn. Mounts get really good. Yeah, go for that.
Was there any doubt?
He's still doing his. Same for him. Her. Ah, looked like it was only Lorenz who needed to upgrade. I could change, but Swordmaster has the better stat growth. Closer they to theirs. $34. $52. So quite a few shots away. Check my quest, see if something in here. Oh, Shamir's request is something I can't do, because I'm pretty sure that's when I had a choice between Shamir and Catherine. Let's go to battle. And we have enough points to finish off the other things. It's good as well, because that ends soon. Well, that came up this month, and it has to be ended this month. And that is... Oh no, I had this before. And this is the thing that's for this month. 26 and 19. Go with this one first.
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while. Well, that's one way of putting it. The Almiran forces are causing trouble at Fodlan's Locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat. There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket. Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own. But he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently it would look bad if we left it to the retainers. I really, really don't want to go, but I guess I have to.
Hey, Hilda. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking.
Hmm? Oh, what's up, Zero?
You're gonna fight the Almirans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Zero.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
But you'd be fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kind of worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky.
I like Zero.
Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
I'm sorry.
He's a bit
to hear
too,
that, but it's not like I'll go
like
around
Mona,
snapping up
but...
Almiran children.
That's
Got
good, but
qualities.
I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor? My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almirans.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all
It's kind of
feel
cool
way
with that
safer
scar
if you
across his
did.
forehead too.
Great! I know we'll be okay if you're there. Let's head out right away.
I'll go and get ready too.
I guess my godly powers are more story-based, because I've not really noticed much of a difference. I mean, the sword is slightly stronger, but MC did have no issues with strength beforehand. It hasn't changed my time travel powers. It's a few enemies. Oh, we're being split up. Okay. I'm not seeing any chests. Alright, if I'm going to be on this side, Lorenz go to the other so that they have a good unit. Brunette just here more physical over there. They do need a healer, actually. Flame has heals. You can go with that. And that should be good. Defended location. There's only one. Doesn't have plural.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's locket.
That's going to be pretty easy to defend. Oh, there's people to save? I didn't notice anyone to save.
Good thing I knew about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
That's the case. Okay, yeah. One there. Two here. One up there. Oh, there's only three? Okay, not too bad.
Here goes.
Support!
Boost to speed
We're
all.
saved!
Thanks!
Stay focused. As expected.
Let's get to it.
Let's get dangerous.
I'll keep it simple. How do you like that?
I'm impressed.
Yes, keep these three here, just in the off chance anything comes around. But the rest can move up. Surprised you can't attack from there.
I stand ready.
Feather up there. To here, sir.
I got this.
Raphael can get up there pretty quick, so Raphael goes for this one. Rance goes this way.
Ready when you are.
Let us away.
Pointless.
Nice. You don't need that much help.
Should I have held back?
Good form.
Those furs are coming down here, so I feel like these fours need to protect that. Hopefully the fella down there is gonna survive.
That worked out.
I think not. You can't compete with me.
Yeah, the run's gonna get over there pretty quick, actually. They're pretty good defense, so unless they have a armor breaker, he's gonna be fine. He's just gonna take all the experience. That felt definitely needs help.
Was that helpful?
Very much so. Sadly, I think I can't. Oh no, I can move. Good. In that case, I can go back to My people.
Ready anytime.
Who, me? I think, yeah, I'm...
Any level with strength and dex is nice. Speed would be great also, but I'll take
Ready
it.
and willing. Don't hold this against me, okay? That's the golden deer for you.
Amazing.
Oh, some enemies over here. Sure, you can go do it then.
Close one. Hilda! Hilda!
Sage.
No help, game.
Oh no! They got one! But
Wasn't really much else I can do to save him in the last turn in that movement, so.
What's done is done.
Who knew?
Naturally. I thought I gave it my all.
Terrible.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
But when I move Cyril, because if he goes down, I fail.
I'm not hurt too bad. Thank you.
Why that not heal Cyril. Oh, did. Just didn't mark it on him. Now he's just going to the left instead of going after me.
Can't compete with me. I'm beginning to understand.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Dragon left.
Things are looking up. Let's keep going and save the Another one down. Can't get comfortable. We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
One of them died, but
I'm
oh well.
gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions. They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figure they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life. Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Elmira. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot. Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Elmiran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen. That did feel pretty good, I'll admit, but then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
A relic.
One heck of an axe. He gave it to you?
Yes, it's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House Goneril.
Of course it was.
He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead?
Sure.
Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here. Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing.
Just gonna give it back to
A
you.
big scary axe is not my style.
Says the axe lady.
Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that? But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
That Hilda, she really is something.
She actually just did put it in my inventory. That's a lot of might. Why is it so low here? And the last battle. Level 26. Actually gonna be difficult. Empty chest. It's in the same location as it was before. So it's the empty chest ones I've just opened in the past. Taken over the city map had open chests in the same locations. But yeah, I think these open chests are just ones opened before, so you have more than one chance to get them. Get the fuck out of here, Cyril.
Let us away. Here goes. Thanks.
Stay focused. As expected.
I only get like 9 experience with my sword for each time, and I have double experience.
Such power dwell.
Or double skill growth, so it might just be better to get training done.
Ready anytime.
I stand ready.
Ready and willing.
I got this. Should have trained better. I think.
Actually, a lot of my units are above 26, that's fine.
Who, me? Let's get to it. I'll keep it simple.
You almost killed him, but that wasn't my intention. I wanted this little lady to do it.
I can't afford to lose. I guess I feel a
Ew.
little strong.
Didn't get magic at all.
Who, me?
How dare you? That's my experience.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Yeah, that was 9 skill for the sword again.
Even I.
What how that skill experience is determined? You go there, they'll attack them and they will die.
I'm so sorry! Who knew?
I'm impressed. Sorry, did I hurt you? My brother will be pleased. I am maturing at a...
All these ladies keep not getting magic.
Oh, nice!
Watch and learn. No hesitation. Should I have held back? As expected. Another step forward.
Beautiful level up. That's almost the perfect one, if not for lacking defense, but I pretty much dodge everything, so defense isn't really
a chance to grow.
an issue.
Should I have held back?
Appreciated.
Actually, let's see if this guy gives any more weapon experience. Oh, still 9.
I'm stronger.
You can't compete with me. I am still far from my best.
It's a very good level.
Plenty more where that came from.
There's 5 Sundays in this. I still get 4 days off. I get a day off on the mission though, so I don't know if that counts.
This. This. That.
Guess I'm still growing.
Why does he still have that weakness? It won't tell me why.
You.
No. I would.
Oh. I.
Why am I here?
What a response.
Thank you. Oh, this tastes good. Yes. Impressive. Yes. yes. Impressive. Oh, this tastes good. Thanks for your hospitality. I hope you'll invite me again sometime.
More charm.
That wasn't so...
So close. That's everything for me to be doing as far as I can tell. Double check that battle has appeared. Nope. I can fight for money or food. I don't really need either. I can explore. Just do a load of food things for motivation and professor experience. What I may do. As well, seminar is nice. It's not really. You know, I could just get this stuff as I fight. Though Catherine is giving better swordsmanship. Oh, improving her fisticuffs would help her seminar if I bothered for it. Now, just do some exploration. Let's do the singing and advice, and do food, and then end with the seed. See if I can get my professor level up beforehand.
Food tastes better when I get. I feel the same.
I did not expect much from the dining hall.
Eating delicious.
Each of these give 200. This don't give me 1,000 total.
That smell. This.
This food is a
That looks.
This is near.
Eating food off. This is so.
I guess the blue arrow gives more friendship rating.
I think I like this.
I like seeing a table full of.
Don't see any conversationals on that. Oh, so close. Double check there's no random items in people's inventories. Like that bullion.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Hey there.
Hey, plus, but they won a lot from me.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Equipment is all fine. Move on to the monthly mission.
Did you call me?
Yes, I need some ghosts busting.
I am grateful. This is delicious. I see. Well now.
Likes cats.
Ah, that tea was delicious.
Alright, yep, there's no free time. As we move on to the finale of this month, we'll leave it off there for now. It'll most likely be going on for a while, because no doubt it's going to be a fight after the ceremony, and I don't want to be going on for much longer than that. So I shall thank everybody for watching. Next stream is most likely going to be this coming Saturday, where we go back to the FFD20 Pathfinder campaign. Tuesday should still be playing Code Vein, though we have many places to go left in Code Vein. I may do some Elden Ring in the morning, depends what else I'll be getting up to. And then returning to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous next Thursday, where we finally get to go back to real world, though that fucker, the Queen, took away my units. I've got to build up an army again. And then back to this after that, where hopefully we'll be at the end of the tutorial, as Arco says. But we'll have to see how that goes. So, if I don't see you any of those days, I shall see you all next time.